Chris Kelly was just a quick video on conditioning for our geriatrics for our older clients. All right, and this is an interesting one because I think conditioning is something that with a lot of people is way overdone. Keep in mind that all we're trying to do is get a training effect, get blood flowing, get the heart rate up, as opposed to using heavy weight and that kind of thing. Particularly for our geriatrics, we prefer what we call peripheral heart action training, where we do an upper body exercise, lower body exercise, then some sort of a total to shunt blood throughout the body. Okay, the goal is to get stuff moving throughout the body, help vascularization, help our capillaries to get a little more nutrition, as well as helping to improve total body blood flow, which we know that that's something that we lose with age. So that's as important as training for our heart, more of the traditional cardio that we think about, with running or that sort of thing. All right, and with us, all we're trying to do is just get the clients move and try to get their heart rate up. And what I like to do is just get some sort of a common implement, like this is a dowel rod here. I can do 3 exercises with this thing. I would generally do maybe 40 seconds of work followed by 20 seconds of rest, or 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, and just move from thing to thing. So our first exercise might just be something like this, where we have the client just moving their arms in some way. I could be moving this way, I could be moving up. I could be doing circles, just different directions, all right? Getting the upper body involved. And this looks funny, but if you do this fast enough, it's going to get your heart rate up. For our older clients, it's relative in terms of speed, but it's going to do the job, okay, for, 30 to 40 seconds. From there, we can put the stick down, use it for balance if necessary, go into something like reverse lunges or stepping. If the client's higher level, I can just hold above my head, speed things up. Our final exercise, which, that was just lower body, would be a total body like a push press. So I hold it down right here, come down, come up, and press. So now we're bringing everything together. And if you consider that we do this all in the period of like a minute and a half to 2 minutes, once the client gets done, you give them, give them a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes of rest, let their heart rate come down, but just let blood flow throughout their body and let that normalize. Don't overtax the system, but by the same token, do this 2 to 3 times, and that is your conditioning work for your client. I mean, really what we're doing is we're training blood flow and really the efficiency of the cardiovascular system to move stuff throughout the body. This same scheme could really be used with any exercise that involves quick movement. I prefer standing things because I think we live our lives in standing positions, particularly as we get older, we need that. So just some things to consider. Interval work works very well here. I like maybe 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off to start with, and then move to more of a 40-second on, 20-second off, move to the next exercise, that sort of thing. Or, you can tell the client to do maybe 10 to 15 to 20 reps, move to the next thing, move to the next thing for several sets, and that's your conditioning.